Get ready for one of the largest unboxings ever on Auto Glass Digest. We're getting ready to rip into the Autel MA600 and see what's inside these boxes. A big thanks to everyone at Autel for sending us the MA600. We're going to get a sneak peek before it's available on the market. So let's open these boxes and find out what all the fuss is about. All right, now we've got everything unboxed. A big thanks to our sponsor, ADAS Warehouse. Be sure to check them out to purchase the MA600 as well as the other Autel recalibration lines. ADASwarehouse.com. All right, now let's take a look at some of the individual components that are included with the MA600. First up, we have the laser assisted reflector. Pretty self-explanatory there. Got some nice weight to it, mirror on the front, solid metal frame on the back. Here we have the front camera calibrator. This can be moved and adjusted in probably an infinite number of positions. Does have a bubble level on the top, keep you nice and level and accurate. Moving on, we have the laser reflector. This goes on the ground when you're hitting it with the 5-point laser that we'll check out shortly. One of the coolest features of this kit for me personally, to make it a lot easier, we have a laser measurer. So you can use this to measure distance from the floor to the front of the car and anything where you need millimeter accuracy. Here we have the 2-line laser. This will go on top of the unit to kind of help you get it centered with the car. We have a few different toggle bolts and brackets here. This is going to hold the target board bracket to the wall or whatever surface you choose to hold your targets. Plumb line. This is really cool. So you have a nice heavy plumb bob here. The base has a magnet, so you can hold it on and pretty much check out. Get your center line, front, rear, vehicle, center of the wheel. Moving on to the 5-line laser. This is one of my favorite components of the MA600. Switched over to a green laser, so it's really easy to see. Let's take this out and look at some of the components that are included with it. As you can see, the 5-line laser is pretty cool looking and it also works really well. You can use AA batteries or the 2 rechargeable batteries that are included. Nice foam fitted case, keep everything organized. It is rechargeable with the micro USB charger. They include the safety glasses. This is a class 2 laser, so this is no joke. You definitely do not want to shine it in your eyes or anyone else's. I highly recommend wearing the safety glasses with them. There is a bubble level in the top, so you can adjust each foot on the bottom of it, get you nice and level. This will put out multiple lasers at once. You can do the 5-line laser, 2-line, horizontal, vertical. This 5-line laser will certainly speed up the recalibration process. It's easy to use. Moving on to the tablet. The tablet is the heart of any recalibration system. This is the MA600 ADAS tablet. Let's open up the case and see what features are inside. Taking a look at the tablet, there's a lot going on here. This is the MA600 tablet with the ADAS features built in. So this comes with a lot of connectors, lots of additional items that you may or may not use. But this tablet is a full scan and diagnostic tool, so that definitely comes into play for a lot of people who may do repairs as well as auto glass, recalibrations, body shop, etc. Great tool for pre and post scan. Let's take a look at some of the different components that are included with the tablet. Everything is fitted inside the case, nice and securely. Here we have the USB interface for a printer. Looks like a couple of extra fuses and a cigarette lighter charger. This is really cool for everyone who's doing mobile, when you're out doing your dynamics or just having a different option to charge. Definitely another feature I like about Autel across the board. This is the J-Box or the VCI Bluetooth. So you do not have to be connected to the OBD port to the tablet. So you can just plug this up, set it on the floorboard or somewhere out of the way in a safe location, and you can walk around your area that you're recalibrating the car with the tablet in your hand. So you can actually approach the stand, read your dimensions, distances, and not be connected to the car. All right, moving on to the tablet, let's take a look. All right, the tablet itself definitely has some weight to it. Again, I would prefer a little heavier tablet. You know, usually that's a good sign of quality. Nice thick rubber corners. If you were to drop this thing, I feel you would definitely have a lot better chance of it not breaking with these corners built in. Nice large HD screen. 2 USB ports on the back here. Looks like also HDMI out. So you could, if you were doing a demonstration, you could run the HDMI out so people can see the screen on a television or whatever you fancy. Charging port right here. Let's see. Speaker on each side. It does have I believe it's a 13 megapixel camera on the back of the tablet. Let's see, this has the Samsung processor, 64 gigabytes. So this thing does screen. This is a very fast tablet. It is, again, a full scan and diagnostic tool built on the MA600 tablet line. So high quality. Comes with a ton of accessories. Let's take a look at some of the adapters and connectors that it comes with. As you can see, there are a lot of connectors here. I personally have only used one of these connectors maybe once doing recalibrations. This is more for people on the diagnostic side, different countries. You're almost always going to use the OBD2 port that comes with the VCI. But they're there if you need them. So lots of different Nissan, Chrysler, BMW, the list goes on. So you are getting a lot of accessories with this tablet. One thing I definitely want to mention, one of the coolest features for me, the stand. So you can set this up, work on it on a bench or tabletop. You can also use it to put your hand through the back of it while you're holding the tablet. It's pretty difficult to drop if you're holding onto this. I know sometimes if you're holding onto the tablet on the side, it can slip out of your hand. But if you put your hand through the back, definitely not going to drop this. This also will double as you can set it on pretty much any steering wheel. The steering wheel will come through like this, and then you can work with 2 hands while you're inputting data and information, printing your work order. And again, this is all Bluetooth, so no cords to connect you to the car. Very, very good feature for this line of tablets and doing recalibrations in general. All right, so moving on, there are still more items that come with the MA600. Let's take a look at those. Moving on to the targets that are included with the MA600, it includes the 3 large targets. They also throw in a bracket to hold the targets, keep them from getting scratched and dented up. The case that holds the small hard targets, you can lock it foam lined. It is labeled for each target, so you know if there's anything missing in there. There are approximately 20 targets in there. Amazing vehicle coverage. This will certainly help you across the board. Subaru, Nissan, Toyota, the list goes on. Let's move on and take a look at the MA600 frame itself. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for, the frame assembly for the MA600. 3 main sections that assembles in 10 seconds or less. Get you up and ready to start those recalibrations. Let's go ahead and assemble the 3 main components and then take a look at it from there. All right, just that easy. Let's install a couple of the targets and look at some of the key features. The frame does have 2 bubble levels. This will assist you in making sure the frame is perfectly level by using the adjusting knobs on the base plate. You can adjust the positioning of the targets by simply loosening the dial, sliding it to the desired distance, and then tightening to lock it into place. Here we have the laser distance measure. This lets you know exactly how high the frame is from the floor. It's adjustable. You can see the laser actually goes through the base plate itself onto the floor, so you know it's exactly the proper height from the floor. You can adjust it here, and you can see in real time the laser distance measure letting us know where we're at. That concludes our unboxing of the Autel MA600. Be sure to check back later for a review of this as well as other Autel ADAS products. If you're interested in buying the MA600 or any Autel products, visit our sponsor, adaswarehouse.com. Thanks for watching.